If you can't skyrocket your net worth with this financial institution, then you're the problem. This financial institution has fee-free checking accounts, one of the most unique savings products for home buyers I've ever seen, a full suite of personal and business credit cards and lending products, and a complete lineup of financial planning tools, as well as more. We're going to be covering one of the best community banks in the country that I've seen. If you're in the neck of the woods of this financial institution, then I suggest you check it out if you don't already bank with them. If you are not in the neck of the woods of this financial institution, you can believe I'll be coming to your region soon, covering institutions from end to end the United States, so you'll know exactly how to sort out and vet the best financial institutions to increase your net worth and increase your overall quality of life. Before we get into that, let me give you my introduction. I'm James Phillips, licensed and certified relationship banker, small business specialist, and a seasoned loan broker. I hold a mortgage originator's license, life insurance license, FINRA, SIE, and Series 6 investment license, small business banking certification, and I've built my career at one of the biggest and best financial institutions in the country. With over 10 years of service, I've helped thousands of individuals and small businesses, ranging from those just getting started to those with 7 figures in net worth and 7 figures in business revenue. Essentially, I know what the hell I'm doing. I've taken my own personal finances from negative net worth territory to 6 figures in income, 6 figures in net worth, FICO scores ranging from 750 to 800 plus, as well as started a couple successful small businesses that are growing and have credit of their own. I'm here to bring that expertise to you on a daily basis on this channel to help you reach your own financial goals of stability and success. So the financial institution that we're going to be covering today is First National Bank in Lebanon, Ohio. This one is a diamond in the rough. We're going to be covering the personal, the small business, financial planning, and additional resources that this bank offers. We're going to be covering it in a somewhat of a chronological order because, as you know, if you followed this channel, I'm a big believer in relationship banking, and one of the most effective ways to establish relationship banking is on a deposit side. So we're going to start on that end, and we're going to cover and work our way over to the lending products, the business side, the financial planning, and the additional resources that I know you'll find valuable in this video. The intent is, as I described in the introduction, is to give you access and quality end-to-end breakdown on financial institutions that offer the best financial resources for your banking relationship and to help you advance your personal and small business finances. Now, to give a little bit of context on this financial institution, this data that I'm about to cover right now is seemingly about 2022's data, so things may have changed obviously in the last year and a half to 2 years, but this bank is at around $250 million in assets. It has grown significantly apparently in the last few years prior to 2022, where at about 2019 to 2020, they were at $194 million in assets. To put context on that, for some of you who may be wondering, what does that mean in size? That basically means that this institution is tiny. The 20th largest bank in the United States is HSBC Bank. They have $163 billion in assets under management. To put context on it, some of you who followed this channel for a while know that American Express is one of our favorite financial institutions. They're the 17th largest bank, and they have $189.5 billion in assets. So when you go back to this institution that we're covering as a community bank, at $250 million approximately in assets, they are tiny. That having been said, they punch well above their weight. So when we dive into the website, starting with the personal checking accounts, we're going to just kind of take a quick breeze through these. But as you can see, they have a pretty diverse suite of personal checking accounts. They have everything from their secure checking that offers a bunch of perks and benefits. So they're offering retail savings and rewards, healthcare savings, travel and leisure membership benefits, AD&D insurance, accidental death and dismemberment insurance, cell phone protection, ID protection, and debit card advantages. Their first check-in is another one that offers interest on your deposits, low minimum balance requirements, and some other additional features. Their simple checking is going to be simple, no major balance requirements, so it's fee-free. There's accounts for students without fees, seniors without fees, and they even offer second chance checking accounts with minimal requirements and low monthly maintenance fees. So this is an opportunity for anybody recovering in their personal finances or their banking relationships to be able to get fully banked with a quality institution that understands your potential hardship and through their empathy has created a deposit product just for you. We take a quick look at the savings accounts. Nothing too fancy here initially with the simple savings and money market, CDs and health savings account. Definitely a nice one. But at the very top, you see they have an Ohio Buyers Plus savings account. This is crazy. I have not ever seen a savings account with the kind of benefits that this account comes from. So we're going to dive into this one really quickly. Ohio Home Buyers Plus Savings. So you can see there's a video already laid out for this. We're not going to get into that in a moment. We're just going to go over the highlights. But the advantage of this account, you can open this account with as little as $100, earn above market interest on your deposit. Right now, at the time of this recording, they're advertising 6% APY, which is crazy based on the current rates in today's market. Qualifying savers may be able to write off up to $5,000 of your state income tax per year. Flexibility up to 5 years to save before purchasing your home. What do you need to qualify? You need to be an Ohio resident, at least 18 years or older, primary resident located in the state of Ohio, and only use this account proceeds towards a down payment or closing costs of a home purchase in Ohio, with the home becoming your new primary residence. Accounts must be used within 5 years, maintain a minimum balance of at least $100, and cannot see the maximum balance of $100,000. This is a phenomenal product. I honestly have been in banking well over 10 years, and I've dealt with several other financial institutions personally, and career-wise encountered other financial institutions. I have not quite seen a product like this. So this just gives you the power of community banking. So I want to dive into their rates really quickly. This is another big sticking point when I was researching this financial institution that I absolutely fell in love with. So we're going to skip past their loan rates right now. We're going to just kind of go to what is going to be their certificate of deposit rates. I want to point out something special to you. So you see there's terms 11 months, 5 years, 4 to 5 years, 2 to 3 years, 1 to 2 years, and 6 to 12 months. If you notice, this institution is giving you the opportunity to earn 4+% at 5 years. For those of you who may not have context, this is monstrous. Basically, when you look at the interest rate environment we're in right now, 4 to 5% is some of the highest you can get, period, right now at the time of this recording, which is August 2024. The Federal Reserve is literally telegraphing that they're going to be dropping rates possibly as early as September of 2024, and they plan to do so all the way through 2026 and possibly 2027. So if the highest rates right now on deposit accounts is 4 to 5%-ish, and the Federal Reserve plans to drop rates this year and continuously do so for the next 2.5 to 3 years, I can absolutely assure you that in 3, 4, 5 years from now, you will not find deposit rates anywhere near 4%. Your opportunity to lock in 4% for up to 5 years is crazy. I mean, absolutely insane. That is a deal you cannot pass up if you have any kind of decent deposits that you can afford to sit on, because this is literally FDIC guaranteed insured interest, contractually insured interest. You can't beat that with a stick. So we're going to go over now and take a look at their mortgage products, which they have a pretty diverse lineup that made me pretty excited as well. They have a ton of fixed rate mortgage products. They have new construction products, jumbo loan products, FHA, VA, USDA, adjustable rate mortgages, and then they have a special program, Welcome Home Program, Federal Home Loan Bank. So this is where you can get down payment assistance for affordable housing with the Federal Home Loan Bank Welcome Home Program. Apply for Welcome Home Program grants and other grant programs today to learn if you qualify. Down payment assistance, closing cost assistance, government backed, and grant money. I've been saying numerous times on my housing related, mortgage related videos how there's a ton of money between banks and the government to get into housing. Even though we're in an affordability crisis, this is one of those prime examples of a bank that is going out of its way to provide in-house grants and incentives and partnering with the local government as far as tax write-offs and local government grants to help you qualify for a home. So we're going to jump into their personal credit cards, which they have a decent personal lineup. To say they're a community bank, I have to be honest, they have a pretty diverse lineup of credit cards. You see they have their Rewards Platinum Visa, earn 1 point per dollar on all net purchases. You can see the cell phone protection, unlimited rewards points, and they offer you your free FICO score, not Vantage, but FICO score. Cash Reward Platinum card, 1% again on all net purchases as well. Again, cell phone protection, unlimited 1% cash back, and your FICO score is provided. Platinum Edition Visa. This is a low interest rate card. Doesn't seem to have any rewards points, but this is going to be around low interest if you plan on carrying a balance. You still get cell phone protection, no annual fee, low rates, and again, your FICO score. The Secure Platinum Visa. So this is going to be for you to build or rebuild credit. I am a huge advocate of using these community banks and credit unions for their diverse product lineups when you are rebuilding or building your credit from scratch, and this is why. Why? You have the opportunity to do a security deposit when you're approved, and you can do it from $300 to $5,000 and with an equal credit line provided. You build your credit history. They're going to report to all three bureaus and provide you your FICO scores. Now, this one is a gem. This is going to be the Visa signature. For any of you who are not familiar, Visa signature cards are like the creme de la creme. You can't even get them without qualifying for at least a $5,000 limit on that card. Visa has its own perks and benefits on the back end of these Visa signature cards, as well as what the bank institution is providing. In this particular case, you can earn a 30,000 bonus points when you spend $2,500 in the first 3 months, earn 1.5 per dollar on all net expenses, exclusive perks, get access to Visa signature luxury hotel collections, rental car privileges through Avis and Budget, concierge services, and much more. Unlimited rewards points, again, 1.5 on all your purchases, 30,000 point bonus on $2,500 spent in 3 months, and free FICO scores. This is a solid card to say that this is a community bank. So we're going to migrate over and take a quick look at their vehicle and recreational loan products. Again, loving the product diversity. So we have auto loans here, auto refinances, motorcycle, boat, ATV, RV loan options. As you can scroll down from there, you'll start to see the rates and terms that they offer, which are pretty solid. Do have some loan fees baked in there, but that's relatively understandable with a lot of these community banks and institutions. But again, very diverse product lineup and an auto loan calculator, so you can get an idea of what the cost of any auto loans, if you took out a home equity versus an auto loan, and even calculate leasing versus buying, which is a very helpful financial tool. So moving along, we're going to hop on over to their financial planning section. So this one is impressive. Community banks, as I've mentioned, are literally going to be as robust as they can be with product lineups. And when you talk about relationship banking at this level, it doesn't get much better than this. They have asset management, insurance, retirement, estate, and trust, and nonprofit options. So we're going to take a quick deep dive. If we select the financial planning option here, that brings us to the wealth management. They're introducing literally their president of wealth management, and they're just going down the different services that they offer. So they're going to be covering saving for or living in retirement, sale of a business, so exiting your business, education funding, estate planning, charitable giving, and more. So the individual that is covering this has multiple licenses. You know that I have a FINRA Series 6 license myself. This gentleman has his 66, 7, and 6. So basically, this is somebody, and his life insurance license. This is somebody well vetted, well licensed, providing this service. When you take a look at their asset management really quickly, basically what this is going to be, we work with you to develop an asset management plan to address your unique goals as well. Goes well beyond the typical risk tolerance questionnaire. So they're basically telling you that they're looking to get a deep dive on your particular goals and your needs. So when you take a look, they have retirement, college funding, generational transfers, charitable goals. We'll work with you to build an asset management plan that keeps your goals as a top priority, but also consider fee structures, tax ramification, policy changes, and more that could affect your portfolio in the long run. There's insurance options, and they're talking about term insurance, permanent insurance, disability insurance, and one of the sleepers in the financial world, long-term care insurance. If you're not hip to long-term care insurance, if you ever had an elder in your family that you're taking care of, or if you're getting to a stage in life yourself where you have to start thinking about what it's going to be like to be cared for in your older years, long-term care insurance is a sleeper, because as many of us may know through life experience, long-term care is hella expensive in this country. So that's very powerful that they offer that. Retirement and planning, another one that I want to spend a couple minutes on is estate and trust planning, something that too many of us pay no attention to. We do all this work to try to accumulate assets, build businesses, build out our personal finances, etc. And when something happens to us, there's nothing in place to make it as seamless and stress-free as possible for our heirs in the long run when it's time for transition. Estate and planning and trust planning is essential, and they're offering this in-house. That is powerful. Options for nonprofits. We're not going to go too far into that one because I know that's not a typical one for most of us. But as you can see, there's literally options for charitable donations and giving and nonprofit options. So powerful. Going into small business. We're going to speed this up a little bit, but as you can see, there's checking and savings options. We'll take a quick look at the business credit card lineup. Again, for a small community bank, there's a pretty diverse lineup of credit cards. So this one's going to be obviously their higher end credit card, the company rewards charge card. So that means it's to be paid in full on a monthly basis, giving you basically a net 30 type of benefit. But this card has no annual fee unless unlimited rewards points, online account management, consolidate statements, account controls and reporting tools, fraud protection, zero liability, email and text, fraud alerts, purchase protections, $150,000 in travel, accident insurance, auto, rental, collision damage waiver, and of course the ability to do stuff like Samsung and Google Pay. Business Reward Visa has 0% for 6 months for purchases and balance transfers. Powerful. Again, additional purchase protections, zero liability, fraud protections. If you go to the Business Cash Rewards Visa, this one's going to give you 1% cash back, help you track your spending, no annual fee. Business Edition Visa, 0%, 6 months, purchases and balance transfers. This is another gem, So as we gravitate over, we look at their resources to kind of close out here. There's educational resources for kids. There's educational resources for adults, applications that you might need to access. This financial institution is absolutely fantastic. Forbes has it as one of the best, if not the best, in the state of Ohio, and I can totally see why. As you can see, technologically speaking, there's Zelle, they have authentication factors, there's instant alert available under account services. So great technology for a small community bank. Trust me, that is not common. But this financial institution, man, I can't say enough about it. From what I can see as someone who does not bank here, this institution looks to be one of those almost one-stop shop institutions. We covered a lot in this video. We breezed past some sections, but as you can see, this financial institution packs a punch well above its weight. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this financial institution. Let me know if you're anywhere near the region of Ohio. If you're not, let me know if you have any banking relationship that you currently have that is competitive in the amount of products, features, and benefits and financial resources available with this institution. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Other than that, I want you to support this channel so this channel can continue to support you by commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It's always a pleasure to have each and every one of you. My pioneers, welcome back. My new viewers, welcome in. I want each of you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.